You there, listen up for a second. I've got a question. Do you have hair in this area? That's called your chest. If you've got hair there, that probably means that you're a man. Or maybe you're a Turkish stripper. I don't know. I'm not going to judge. I'm assuming you're a man, though. If you have hair here, now you might be a hipster man-child. That's a little bit different, and I'm here to help. I've teamed up with Dollar Shave Club to bring you cheap razors. They're cheap by inexpensive, but not cheap in quality. We get some high-quality razor handles here. Starting right in the middle is their 4X plan. You get a shipment of razors each month, you get a kick-ass razor handle, and your face looks smooth. How cheap is inexpensive? You line those words up? Well, in the case of Dollar Shave Club, we're dealing with $6 a month. $6 a month. That's just a little bit more than a $5 footlong, but it's infinitely better because it's going to last you longer than a $5 footlong, you greedy, hungry bastards. So you get the razor handle. Do you want more? Because there is more. If you do sign up, you can get these little sweet things. They're for your bum. They're called One Wipe Charlies, and they keep your beehole clean. I highly recommend you get them. Of course, I want you to get the razors and keep your face clean, but keep the rest of you clean too. Girls like that. Guys like that too. I'm guessing, I assume so. Everybody wants clean butts, right? There you go. How do you get all this good stuff? You go to dollarshaveclub.com/Hooniverse. That's it. Go there, dollarshaveclub.com/Hooniverse. The words will be right here in front of my face, which you're staring at. So go there, sign up, join the fun, stop being a Turkish stripper, and join the rest of society. For now, let's get back into some car stuff though, shall we? As an automaker, Lexus is known for producing luxurious and comfortable vehicles. They have since the LS400 first came onto the scene. They're not known for producing high-end sports cars. Yes, they do make the LFA, which is a wonderful technical achievement, and it's out of reach for the average person. They also make the ISF, which is fun. It's not as good as an M5 or an E63. It's just fun. It's silly fun. It looks cool. It makes good noises, but that's about it. Now though, things are a little different. This is the 2015 Lexus RC. It is a two-door midsize coupe. More specifically, this is the 2015 Lexus RCF. We're here at Monticello Motorsports Park in New York, and we're gonna sample this thing on the racetrack. All right, so here we are. We're piling out of pit lane. Not piling, that's a lame term. Piling out of pit lane in the 2015 Lexus RCF. We drove the RC350 here on the street, and it was kind of a boring drive. It was mostly highway, but the thing got up and went, and that was fun. This, though, is the real fun one. This is Monticello Motorsports Park. Some people call it Monticello, but they need a little bit more Italian in their life. It's Monticello. I'm wearing Matt Farah's helmet because we're sharing the car at the moment. He's not in it. So let's see how this thing does. First impression, firing it up, the noise is fantastic. On the outside, the looks are fantastic. Hear that intake noise? Oof! That's one thing Lexus gets real right, is intake noises. What that noise is coming from is a redesigned 5-liter V8 engine. Makes 476 horsepower, and as I said, fantastic gobs of noise. It's feeding the power out to the back wheels. See? Feeding the power out to the back wheels through an 8-speed gearbox, paddle shiftable. And then, like you would expect from sporty Lexus vehicles, there's all sorts of driving modes. I am in Sport Plus because I want to have the most fun. I want to have the most responsive throttle, the firmest suspension, the fastest shift times, and then this car is equally equipped. Hold on a second though, because this is the back straight at Monticello, and even though they chicaned it, I'm still hitting 120 right there, which is awesome. So back to what's going on with this car. you can get the RCF with either a Torsen diff or this optional other diff that they have. It's called the TVD system, and it's 2 electric motors, some clutch packs, and it basically brakes or releases the rear wheels to give power to the one that needs it most. It can get you around turns more quickly and more smoothly. Pretty neat little system. You know, Torsen diffs are nice. The TVD does add 30 kilograms, but that's negligible in a 4,000-pound car anyway. That intake noise is just so sweet. Now, on a track, obviously, you're going to want to have some nice, tight steering. When you do put it in Sport Plus, the electronic power steering system eases some of the assist, so you get a nice, heavier feeling steering. And it's really appreciated out here on the racetrack. Since we are in the RCF, it's also got larger brakes than the standard car. The regular RC, the F Sport, actually does have pretty damn big brakes. This one, though, has nearly 15-inch Brembos. 6-piston front, 4-piston rear, 14-inch rears. Which I'm going to use right now. This is a fantastic track, by the way. So they're saying that this car is going to cost in the $60,000 range. If you max it out, they're saying that it's right around 70, but they're wrong. They didn't look at their own options list. It's actually closer to 80 for the fully every box ticked one. So if you stay in the $60,000 to $70,000 range, you're dealing with something pretty damn excellent. This is something kind of special from Lexus. It's further proof that they're really committed to injecting more sport into their lineup. They want to attract younger buyers, and cars like the RC are going to help do that. It's a damn fine looking car on the outside, and then the RCF is a friggin' blast out here on the racetrack. Now, at its heart though, the good news for fans of luxury, do you like luxury? The good news is, this is still a Lexus. Which means the seats are extremely comfortable. The ride is quiet at highway speeds if you want it to be quiet. There's a Mark Levinson sound system with 17 speakers and this new Clarify system that cleans up digital music. So there's still tons of luxury in this car. It just so happens that this one is a bit of a badass. Of course, we are dealing with some serious competition as well. You've got the likes of the new BMW M4, which is a seriously good machine. You've got the Mercedes C63, which is just a batshit awesome muscle car, one of my favorites because I'm a Mercedes fanboy. And then you've also got the Audi RS5. Now, all 4 of these are fantastic cars, but they all offer something different for the buyer in this segment. BMW is probably the most finely balanced car. But I don't love what BMW is doing in terms of just their brand strategy. I feel like they're diluting their heritage, and you know, if you listen to me on the podcast, all I do is rip on them. Oh well, that's why I don't get to drive their press cars. Mercedes, I love what they're doing. That thing is a muscle car. It's loud, it's ridiculous, it's a smoky burnout machine. The Audi is a little bit more subtle in its styling, even though it still looks really cool. But you've got the all-wheel drive, you know, you've got a toned-down exhaust. Audi always tones down their exhaust more than they need to. But it's still RS5, still a great car. So where does the Lexus fit in the competition set then? I gotta say, it's pretty damn near the top of the list. I still love the C63 just because it's so insane. But this Lexus is, I hate to use swears on video, even though I love swearing. This Lexus is awesome. Here's a good example of how neutral the car is. I was way off the braking line there, got a little shimmy, but it wasn't bad, it was very manageable. If you turn, I'm driving with all the systems off. If you turn everything on though, you can still have tons of fun. You won't get his tail out happiness like that, but the car responds to all skill levels. You can have tons of fun in this even if you've never been on a racetrack. You come around, you feel confident. I mean, it's not like GTR insane computer systems going on, but there's some trick systems at play with the adaptive suspension, which is continuously variable, the sport drive modes, the variable steering, the rear steer assist, the diff, all kinds of stuff that can help you, or you can turn it all off and just have a bitchin' time. there's a dab of understeer, but it's immediately and easily corrected with throttle, which is the best way to correct things.
Lexus has just created and delivered its first real entry into the luxury sports world. Yes, the ISF remains a fun, expensive toy. The RCF, however, is designed to do battle with the big boys, and battle it does. Additionally, this is a sign of greater things to come from Lexus. There will be more vehicles joining the F brand, which means more machines aimed at pleasing those who desire the feel of going fast, getting sideways, and relishing the noise that screaming tires produce. The RCF does all of that while still being a Lexus. And that's a wonderful achievement.